Good afternoon. It's me again, the real crypto informant, X-Rated Pennies. This is for entertainment and awareness purposes only. This is for about digital assets and the lack of awareness. If you paid attention today, the market is still hovering around 3 trillion. Bitcoin steady hanging around 89,000. Ethereum's a little bit under 3,000. And XRP is about 190, 192. So we've been having a lot of wash in the market. Actually, looking at some. We need some more information coming along. Tomorrow, the markup for the Clarity Act coming up out of the Ad Committee. The Ad Committee is they take jurisdiction over the CTFC. And so they're going to do their markup. And I've heard that several Democrats decided to stand down or they're not going to press the issue. One was with a credit card issue. And I'm understanding that Dick Durbin is not going to oppose the markup. So it's already said or listed they need about 7 Democrats to get over the filibusters to pass this bill into law. So I'm aware that we have Gillibrand. I'm aware that we have Cory Booker. I'm aware we have Dick Durbin. And it's mighty funny. A lot of these senators are in big cities, big financial cities, that they have to compromise because there's no such thing as a perfect bill. But one thing's for sure, we need to get this passed in the legislation to get it on up there as soon as possible. So tomorrow, also, Paul Atkins, the chairman of the SEC and the chairman of CTFC are going to have a harmonious tokenization, a kumbaya moment for these new digital assets. I was talking to Crypto Jazz, shout out to her. We were having a conversation, and then I got a chance to talk to Trev, and he had a conversation. We started having these conversations back and forth, and what came up was Coinbase. I don't know if you guys had, I'm not getting endorsed by Coinbase or anything like that, but they have predictions on there. They also have this on Crypto.com, where now you can do sort of like, you can do sports, politics, the weather. Sort of like they did with Polymark. So when Paul Atkins had made this statement a long time ago, maybe 8-9 months ago, that they're going to be all type of ETPs, electronically traded products. So these are some of the things that are starting to roll out. And what does and when this market is going 365 T1 settlement, that means there's going to be trading all the time. There's no more reason to hold anything because everything is moving. We're talking about all the time, 24 hours. How does this stuff move? Oh, you need the infrastructure, or for lack of a better word, the tokens to move this stuff, to move the value. Know what you hold around here. DYOR, do your own research. I'm supposed to go out tonight with a friend, and him and I are going to set up his exchange. This stuff is so easy. It's just as easy setting up a cash app. You get a debit card. You're able to pull from different sources. You don't just necessarily have to pull from your source with straight fiat. You can pull from your sources of your crypto or anything else that you might have value. You might have a digital representation of metal. And you can pull from these places. And one of the best things, I also happen to have a conversation, and this is a shout out to Representative LaShawn Ford, gave me his ear, listened to us. It was very, very receptive to what we have, man. And it was a wonderful opportunity. And he was definitely willing to get in line with the awareness of this campaign. Because we were having these conversations about when you say crypto, it comes with a bad name. But let that be said. Yeah, there is some elements over there. But politicians sometimes come with a bad name. Guns sometimes come with a bad name. Marijuana came with a bad name. So all these things here, if you can understand that there's a little bad, but that you can't let that little bad or branding eliminate all the good and all the purposes that come in. And so we can just change that narrative to open people's minds up enough so they're able to hear, and then they can take the opportunity and learn about this blockchain, learn about these digital assets, learn how to use them so that this is the first time in history that you have the ability to be playing on a level playing field with everyone else. You may not have the same amount of fiat or capital, but at least you are able to play on the field. At one time, we couldn't even get on the field. And that's very important. I was having a conversation with a friend, and that's what we were talking about. I might not have the same type of money as Donald Trump or anything like that, but you're getting the same information. You are now allowed to put your dollars in the same spaces that they're able to put theirs. And that's a great opportunity. And that's one thing that I'm really excited about for when we see full adaptation, for the education and for the awareness part of this. A fundamental way to change the way you move, the way you see value, to learn about, become literate enough so you can start using this opportunity as an asset rather than using it as a liability. So what a time. Someone asked me, "Oh, how long do you think for it to be implemented for the things already out there?" It's already done left the station. It's already out the jar. By the end of the third quarter, should be on paper. For another year, 2028, up to 2030. That's what we're talking about. This is the opportunity for you to learn. This is an opportunity for you to become aware. This is the opportunity for you to invest in your future. Invest in your future. This is an opportunity for you to do your own research and understand what you hold and why you hold it, and how you can collateralize it and how it can bring more value. And once you get the understanding of how to apply this, then that erases the fear. And that's what goes along with a lot of us. We don't have the information, so it keeps us afraid. And as long as we're afraid, we won't bust that move. So I beg you to do your own research. Come on over here. We're starting a grassroots movement to erase the fear. The campaign of erase the fear. Digital assets are here. And it's your chance to become free. So again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not consulting. Just about awareness and educate. So you can make the best fundamental decision you can make that can possibly change your life. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Vegas. Looking forward to seeing you guys in Vegas. Looking forward to seeing you guys on this side. Because if you think you're going over there, then you're sadly mistaken. You're coming over here. And I'm over here. And I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you so that I can help you become aware so you can receive the same things and the same benefits that I have. So with that being said, know what you hold. Or find out what you hold. Pay attention. Real Crypto Informant. X-Rated Pennies. FEMA. Jazz. Eureka. Chill. You know how we do. Pennies. Talk to you guys later.